And yes, there was a big backlash and a huge hate towards me, which had many layers. So let me try to unpack it, because it was a very humbling and also learning experience for me. I've learned a lot. So I had to make this case public when this thing happened to me. Let me quickly give you a context of how Interpol works. Interpol is like Facebook for police all over the world. It's like a platform that allows them to connect, share information, and work better. Very humble goal. But just like Facebook, the reality is a little bit far away from what the initial goal was, because with 160 member countries and tens of thousands of different arrest warrants which are being sent between countries, there are also many arrest warrants which are illegal, and Interpol is trying to be super objective. They treat arrest warrants from Nigeria the same way they treat arrest warrants from Switzerland, and there might be difference in the democracy level or law abiding levels of certain countries. And imagine someone posted a bad photo of you that they didn't have the right to post, and you want them to take it down, and they don't want to take it down, although they should. The law is on your side. Good luck going to Facebook and appealing at Facebook, right? Hundreds of thousands of dollars on lawyers, and it's going to take you 2 years. And that's how Interpol is being abused, because it's so easy to put an arrest warrant into the system you wouldn't even know. All you have to do is to have a friend, if you know what I mean, at some police station in Nigeria that has access to the internet. He puts an arrest warrant, signs it, scans it, puts it in the system, boom, it's everywhere in the world, because all those countries are connected. Now, if they don't want to take it down, good luck going to Interpol, appealing in France. There are 20,000 arrest warrants every month which are being appealed. Let's say only half of them, 20,000 per month. Usually it takes from 2 to 5 years to take down an arrest warrant if it's illegal. And during those 2 to 5 years, your image is broken. You will not be able to travel. You can't get a loan. Banks will even sometimes cancel your contract because you're a fugitive, right? It's designed at making you go bankrupt and bleed out, unless you do what the person that put you there in the first place wants you to do. So I knew what's happening. I was lucky enough to have some money to hire the best lawyers and so on. And they told me, you have to go to press with this, because Interpol doesn't like bad press. Once someone is interested in your case, they will give your case a higher priority. And that's what I did, what I have done. The problem is, by doing this, I have exposed what's happening in Nigeria. I have exposed that it's very risky for a foreign investor / entrepreneur to do business in Nigeria, because just like that, his life can be changed, broken. My house was also raided. My bank accounts were frozen. It's in the book, right? And I have scared a lot of investors, because I was known. I was this Polish guy that did some big things in Nigeria. It's a small world, the online community. So in a way, I have probably done a lot of bad stuff unintentionally to people that were maybe in the process of getting some investors, because everyone from Europe, from the States, were like, oh my God, we're not going to Nigeria. Look what's happening to this guy. And there were so much upset people with what I have said, because I have put, again, bad PR to Nigeria. And then you put on top of this all the racism. There are still huge racial tensions. Now it's very obvious to see after what happened in the States. There's a lot of racial tensions, and there's still a lot of bad blood between Nigerians and the Western world, because we all remember what we've done, what the West has done. And it was like adding oil to the fuel. Now this white guy, that was the narration, now this white dude who has achieved so much thanks to his white privilege in my country, now he has the guts to say something bad about my country. So there was a lot of people who had no clue what the case is all about, but they joined the other side, trying to obviously defame me, because once they got exposed, they had to save the face. And we know what they're going to do. They're going to throw even more shit on me. And they had the support of all the huge people that were just looking for a way to bring the white dude down, because there was a lot of historical animosities thrown on top of it. And I'm not trying to put myself a victim. I'm trying to analyze this objectively. And then on top of that, you can put the cancel culture of social media, right? When all that shit was thrown at me, it was amazing and it was so fun to destroy someone on Twitter. It took me a month to prepare a defense where I was able to every accusation. I basically showed evidence, and my defense, my rebuttal, which was like a 20-minute article after all the accusations that they thrown at me, was too long. And then once I posted this, it's like, oh, now it's too boring. Like, why do we even bother saying this? So that's the problem about social media and the attention span of the current world, is that it's so easy to destroy someone just by throwing stuff out there. There are all those trolls and haters that are just gonna eat you on social media, and the damage is done, and you can never fix it, even if you're gonna win in court and so on, because the damage has already been done. And unfortunately, that is becoming an increasingly big issue, which is one of the reasons why I support podcasts so much, because I think that long form is an antidotum to social media tools, which are designed at enhancing conflict, not enhancing understanding. When I see people tweeting at each other, 200 characters left, 200 characters right, this always gets escalated in the wrong way, because you can't find an agreement if all you have is those 200 characters. It's designed at escalating conflicts for me. And long forms, when we are looking in each other's eyes, we're not now in COVID, we're sitting in one room, there's a much higher chance we're gonna end up aligning on something or understanding each other's positions. I believe that social media tools, it was probably not by design. It's a collateral damage, I believe. The result is that we are escalating conflicts, we are enhancing the disagreements, not building tools that allow us to find an agreement. So, to finish my story, I could also see who is on my side, who is not on my side, because when there's this huge wave of people going after you, because now everyone thinks I'm a fraud, you see that who was your fake friend, because now you see that they're joining that other wave. And so you wait a little bit, then you come back with your rebuttal, everything is explained, but they can not change their position anymore. So it was a social detox for me as well, just like the book itself. And just like every detox, it was very painful, but made me stronger in the end.